everyone, this is Precious Jewel. Listen, y'all got to give me an intro done, okay? But anyway, until then, welcome to my channel. So excuse me, y'all, I'm looking rough, but it's not about me, it's about the message, as always. So let me dive right on in. We're going to be talking about credit today, okay, y'all? So most of the time I'm gonna come to y'all, it's gonna be because I have some knowledge about something, you know what I'm saying? And if I don't have no knowledge about it, I'm gonna do research, okay? And I don't mind learning or whatever, but I just hate to read. Oh my God, I do not like. It depends on if it's a book that I like, but I prefer for somebody to just tell me something than me sit out and read everything. Not because I can't learn or not because I can't read. I'm just impatient and I have to work on that. So anyway, I digress. So let me go back. So let's talk about credit. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and say this. I know a lot of people getting like the credit repair companies and doing this and the third. Well, to sum it up, that helps to a certain degree, okay? And I'm not just bringing you just any old type of information. I'm telling you what I actually went through. So the first person I went through for credit repair was a couple of years ago. He did okay. I didn't see no significant change. It was okay. Things were taken off, but they were put right back on. Okay, so I wasn't satisfied with this person. I had to keep calling him, you know, to get it done. So I was like, okay, I'm not going to keep wasting money, because with most of them, they make you put a down payment and then you pay like a monthly fee unless you want to pay it all out at once. Okay, so I didn't like him. I moved on to another place. I did my research, found this other company where everybody was talking about this guy. He's really good. Okay, I went to them. They was just more professional, and they did a better job than the other person, but it wasn't like what I thought it was gonna be. If you think somebody could get all your stuff wiped off, I had like 17 things. So on average, I would say about 15 things on each one of my reports, because you know you have Equifax, Experian, and TransUnion. Okay, so I had on average about 15 things. Most of them were medical bills. Okay, some of them were getting ready to fall off. Trying to fix my credit. Okay, so the second person that I went to, they were doing okay, but I knew from the first person, like, I'm not going to continue to stay with these people for 8 and 9 months, and you know that adds up. You know, when I put $200 down and I was paying $150 a month, so I was like, I'm not going to keep doing that. By the time I get done, if I do this for 9 months, that's a good little whop. I could have been paid one of my debts off. Okay, so I did it for like 2 months. I paid the down payment. I did it for like 2 or 3 months, and I seen some things, you know, happen or whatever. One of the things that happened that I was really surprised about was I'm sorry, y'all, I'm trying to pay attention to the road. One of the things that was on there that I was really surprised about was when they like corrected my address, and my credit score went up just from that. Y'all bear with me, because I gotta pay attention here. Don't do this at home, kids. This traffic out here be crazy, like stupid crazy. So yeah, so I was really shocked on that. That really surprised me, but it did go up. And when I was reading the reviews, not the reviews, so when I was reading something on YouTube, the comments, I seen somebody who credit score, they say their credit score went up as high as 44 points. So mine went up actually 22. I was surprised, you know, I was surprised, but I was also happy with that. So a couple of things fell off and stayed off, but a few things came back. Now, the things that came back, all they did was just keep disputing it. Okay, so they kept disputing it, and so I just told them, look, whatever I have left. So I end up being left with like 6 things on my credit. So what I did is I settled with some, because I read on, it's a forum on Facebook that you could pay it out. That look better on your credit. But if you cannot pay out your debt, you can do like a settlement paid in full, or just like a settlement. Let me go back. You can either just pay it out, or you can do a settlement on it. Now, if you do a settlement, most of them, depending on the company, they will, some companies may take it completely off. Some may leave it on there, but put that you settled it and you can't get anything with them again. Or you can do a letter to them and do like a pay for deletion. So you could do that as well. But like if they don't, make sure you get the pay for deletion letter in writing. So with one of the companies that I settled with, they sent me something through email. They said they would do it. They did it. One of the companies stated, like, if you don't pay it out in full, you can never get service with us again. I was like, well, I really don't care because I don't like Sprint anyway. But I paid it out in full to better help me. I wanted to show paid in full versus settlement, okay? So anyway, I paid it in full, and what happened was they ended up taking it off my credit. You know, I think it was close to the 7 years, but still, they took it off. I was happy for that. Okay, and I was doing this because I wanted to make like a purchase or whatever, a big purchase. And yeah, so I pretty much did like six things like that. Paying things off, gotta pay for the deletion letter. But you know what happened was, a couple of companies that I called, debt collectors that I called, like 2 or 3 of them said, you have been disputing this, which is hurting you. So I never knew that disputing those things can hurt you when you try to settle. So look, y'all, I'm giving y'all free game because I spent a lot of money. I spent a lot of money doing all this. And there's some other things that I did too that I don't mind sharing. You know, that I don't mind sharing. And I'm going to put that in another video. So, yeah, so I'm dropping some nuggets in. So, yeah, about 2 or 3 of the debt collectors was like, you've been disputing this, like that don't look good for when you come in to, you know, make a settlement. You know, and some of them wasn't letting up, especially that Sprint bill. They did not let up. So, after all that, I did what I had to do. I paid it. It was done. And guess what? Guess what happened? 2 of the things that I thought was off my credit, from the credit repair agency, it came back. 2 things came back. And that taught me a lesson. You know, the best thing to do is just do it right the first time. You can hear people say, oh, I can get this taken off and da-da-da, but they ain't gonna tell you that they could get it taken off for a little while. You know, they could get it taken off for a little while. Some things that they could get taken off completely, depending on what it is. But other things, some of those companies fight back, or they sell your information to another company, and then they pick it up, and then you're starting all over again. So to me, if you're going to purchase a vehicle, or you're going to purchase a home, whatever big purchase you're going to make, is it worth it? You ask yourself that. Is it worth that interfering with what I've been waiting my whole life to do? And me, my answer, I can't tell nobody what to choose, none of that. But my answer is no. It's not worth it. Just do it right the first time, and be done with it. I can promise you, just be done with it. Try to make a settlement if that's what you can afford to do, but I would prefer just to pay it out so it can show paid in full, or most importantly, get a pay for deletion, you know. And once you're done with all that, so let me go back and say this. Once I did all that, I only had 1 thing on my credit. From like an average of 15 things, it came down to 1 thing on my credit, until a couple of months later, 2 more things popped back up on my credit. Really, you know what I'm saying? And just think about if you're trying to do something big and that come up. You know, if you're trying to buy a house, you know, you're gonna have to pay those things off before you can get it, you know. So yeah, you definitely want to just handle your business. Sometimes it's, I mean, if y'all do it, the only thing that I can recommend, just a disclaimer, I'm not trying to tell nobody what to do or what not to do, but if you're gonna do it, you know, I wouldn't spend all kind of types of money on that, because the money that you're gonna spend on that, you could have been and just, you know what I'm saying, just paid some of your debt down. Even if you're gonna pay it one by one, you know, sometimes that's better than ain't backing up. I'm already not good at backing up, y'all. Sometimes that's better than you know, just trying to take the shortcut. You know, and I understand sometimes when you want something so bad, you kind of want to get there really quickly, but it's not always the best way. So that is my story. That's what I have to tell y'all. You take it, and you know, however it fits your life, you know, and you decide, you know, you either want instant gratification or you want it done right. Take the long way and have it done right. They tell you all this, oh, I can do this to a certain degree. I'm telling y'all, to a certain degree. They cannot just solely just get that off of your credit. Like, not everything, you know. So some of y'all may want to mix it up. That's not that bad, you know what I'm saying? Where you say, okay, I'm gonna try it for about 3 months. Whatever they can't get off, I'm just paying the rest. But just know that it could come back, so you're gonna be paying anyway, so you could have just done it in the first place. But it's up to y'all. So that is my message and my experience with credit and disputing things. And I'm gonna also speak on the next one about authorized users and things like that. So yeah, I kind of did that as well. It did help. That's something that's better, and it can help as well, kind of give you a little boost with your credit, and I'll talk about that in another video. Thank you all for watching my channel. I hope to see y'all again. I hope y'all come back and talk to your girl. Y'all have a blessed one. And like I said, and I hadn't said it in a few other ones, oh, we gonna help somebody today.